Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. Today I have a pick a card reading for you all, and today's pick a card reading is what self-care do you need right now for your upcoming glow up, level up. So this can be a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual glow up, whatever. It could be a mixture of those, or it could be, maybe one of those. Usually there's about a mixture because a lot of it's all connected typically. So really excited for this reading, and let's go ahead and get into it. Also remember that this is a general reading, so receive only what resonates. And let's go ahead and get started with picking our piles. So I have two piles for you to choose from today, and I'm using Korean skincare sheet masks for your pile selections. So I have pile 1 with this Korean Beta sheet mask, and I have pile 2 with this Korean Derma Revive sheet mask. And then also just a shameless plug, I do sell Korean skincare on my website. I am an esthetician, so I specialize with Korean skincare in my facials and my products. So I do have Korean skincare available on my website, which is in the description box. So if anyone is interested in K-beauty and Korean skincare, definitely check it out. So let's go ahead and get started with selecting our pile. Again, this Beta mask is pile 1 and the Derma Revive mask is pile 2. I will give you a little bit of time to select your piles, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. So let's go ahead and get started selecting your pile. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile 1. And if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. So pile 1, you chose this Korean Beta sheet mask. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about this mask because some of the energies of it could relate to your reading. So this mask is great for hydrating, brightening the skin, healing the skin, all about skin nutrition. So possibly some self-care would be to add more nutritious products to your skincare routine, or just more healing products, products that will help to revive and uplift your skin. Another thing that's coming up with the skin nutrition is maybe just in general, you're going to be getting more into nutrition and maybe possibly changing your diet, or getting into a more healthy and nutritious lifestyle. So setting some new goals for yourself and creating a more healthy lifestyle for yourself, looking into some of the foods that you're consuming, and just really figuring out what foods work best for you, and what nutrition you can bring in to create your healthiest and best self. So that's what's kind of coming in through that. I'm also getting with like the brightening, because this mask helps to brighten the skin, but I'm also getting like a brightening of your life, like bringing more joy, more happiness into your life, more things that bring you joy and bring you happiness into your life. So that's what I'm getting with that. So let's go ahead and move that aside and get into your cards and get into your reading. And I'm going to try to make this a quick reading, but we'll see. And if you hear snoring in the background, that is my dog. She's a loud little snorer. So if you hear that, that's her. Okay, so for our first card here, we have expansion. We have joy. And I just said, you know, bringing more joy and brightness into your life. We have grief. We have acceptance. And we have miracle. Okay, so this group I'm getting has had a lot, or might be feeling a little bit stressed, or has felt some stress, or has been going through some stress, and possibly dealing with some heavy emotions like grief. And what I'm seeing for you guys is that you're going to have a lot of expansion happening in your life. You're going to, you know, get through whatever it is that you're getting through. But what I'm seeing for the self-care that you need is to look at things from a different perspective. So sometimes when we're overcome by negative emotions, it can kind of change our vision, and can have an influence on how we see the world around us and how we see our options around us. And so what I see is that there is expansion available to you, but you're kind of being held back by some of these heavier emotions or stress or just a lot of things coming up in your life that makes it seem like you can't get to this expansion. So we have acceptance here. And I want to kind of just share the story behind this card. So you can see that there's a slice taking out of this pie here. So let me go ahead and... So you can see that pie, and there's a slice that she cut out. And basically, you know, this woman works at a diner, and she's feeling like a lot of things are missing from her life, or something is missing from her life. She has, you know, some negative things that have happened to her, or she's currently in a not so great situation. And she also is feeling like something's missing. So she cuts this pie for a customer and looks at the pie, sees the piece missing, and says, you know, this pie feels like it represents my life right now. Like something is missing. I feel like I am this pie. And then she started to look at the pie and started to see that without that slice, it kind of looked like a heart shape. And then she thought, maybe I am a heart-shaped pie. So after she came to that realization, she decided that she was going to set some boundaries, and that she was going to then create the life that she truly wanted by seeing things from a new perspective. So your self-care that I'm seeing for this group is to see things from a new perspective. So things may seem like they're going one way, but if you can flip and look at it from a new perspective, how can I take this, you know, garbage, this trash, and turn it into something beautiful, like an art piece? You've heard of those artists that, you know, collect bottle caps or, you know, different things, and then they create this beautiful like art piece out of it. So it's seeing things from a new perspective, basically. So, you know, instead of seeing this as a piece missing, seeing it as a heart-shaped pie. So just looking at things from a new perspective can transform this grief into joy, or, you know, whatever you're feeling, into more joy, more happiness. And, you know, then we have miracle. And, you know, accepting things for what it is, and, you know, deciding that you're going to see things from a new perspective. You're going to take control and know that you have the power to create the life that you truly desire, is when the miracle is going to come in for you. So let's go ahead and give you some self-care cards. So we have read. We have create art. We have make a meal, and we have chanting. Yeah, so I see for your self-care, you guys are going to start to, have more intention in some of the foods that you consume. So we talked a little bit about that when nutrition had come up. And yeah, I think you're going to be putting a lot more intention into the foods that you choose and create. Some of you may be starting to cook your own meals more often, and just really being more conscious of what you're putting into your body. Read. So some of you might be just reading for fun, because, not everything has to have a purpose of some kind. Some of you might be just reading for fun, for your soul to, have a new, books often can, give us a new adventure, like a movie in our head. But some of you might also be needing some more information for the next chapter for your expansion. I did put read over the expansion card. So some of you may need some more information and some more study for this upcoming expansion that I see coming for you, for these upcoming miracles that I see coming for you. And then we have create art. So again, you can create art without any sort of purpose. I like to create art just to release energy. So oftentimes when I am feeling grief come up, I'll just start free drawing and, not having any sort of expectations on what is going to come out, but just allowing my emotions to flow through and go onto the paper and release. So that's kind of what came up for create art, but also some of you might be creating things for a new business or opening your own crafting business, or products that you've made. I don't know why that came up. So some of you might be opening a business or have a business, but I see a lot of creation is going to help with your glow up and level up. And this creation may start with like no purpose, but may end up becoming something like really, really cool and really beautiful. So then we have make a meal. And I think we already talked about that. I'm trying to think if anything else is coming through for make a meal. Yeah, I just see a lot of like nourishment coming into your life, like whether that, just nourishment in general, whatever nourishment feels to you, that's what's coming in. And then we also have chanting. So I feel like this is really going to be great for your throat energy center, for your voice, for, strengthening your speech, your setting boundaries, chanting. I really like chanting because it really helps me to focus more on the meditation versus when I'm just sitting there quietly. So for me, I really enjoy chanting when it comes to my meditations. But everyone's different. But if you resonate with chanting, that's something that's coming up for you. All right. And then last, I do have some affirmations for you. So we have: give love to your complexion with a nourishing skin ritual. The ritual is write down, and so the ritual recommendation is write down positive affirmations of self-love and keep them near your mirror. Say them as you apply your skincare products. So you can infuse positive intentions, you can manifest with your skincare routine. So if you have a skincare routine, or even if you're just putting on body lotion or, any sort of self-care ritual, you can, say positive affirmations as you're doing, your self-care ritual. So it doesn't necessarily always have to be like your facial skincare products. It can be any sort of self-care ritual that you infuse with positive affirmations and positive intentions, which is a very cool manifesting technique. So here are some affirmations that you could use as well for for your ritual. So I am extremely attractive. And it's okay to say that. Like, I think a lot of people, like, you know, want to act like, you know, they don't care about outer beauty. And that, that's totally fine. Like, yes, what's on the inside is definitely the most important part. But also, we live in this physical world. It's okay to want to be attractive. It's okay to like want to look good. Part of this physical experience is, having fun and enjoying our body and, making our body happy and beautiful and, the way that you want to look. And I think that's a really cool thing about being human. I have naturally perfect hair. My skin is radiant and adds to my attractiveness. My beauty is the greatest gift. And this could be inner beauty, outer beauty, however it resonates for you. Practice speaking to yourself like you would a best friend. So that's another ritual. So, we also got the chanting. So I see like a lot of like talking to yourself in a positive way, like talking to yourself and just talking to yourself like you are just so in love with yourself until it becomes real, if it's not already real for you. And then the last one is I have a positive self-image. All right, pile one. So this was a very quick reading, but hopefully this reading resonated for you. If it did, I would appreciate if you would give me a like or, let me know in the comments what you thought about the reading. This helps me, this helps my channel, my page grow. And then if you enjoy my readings and want to see more readings in the future, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, which lets you know when I post a new reading. And good luck on your glow up and your level up. And thank you, Pile One. Okay, pile two. If you chose this Derma Revive Korean sheet mask, this is going to be your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this mask first because, some of the descriptions could have, something to do with the energies upcoming in your glow up. So this mask has glacier water in it, which is filtered through ice and rock. So already we have some water and earth energies coming through. What this mask basically does is it helps to soothe the skin, soothe any inflammation. It also helps to plump the skin up. So I'm seeing a lot of, releasing and calming, a lot of calm coming into your life. So, if you're currently going through stress, and stress did come up in the last reading too. So if you feel like you want to go to pile one, go ahead and check that out as well. But, with the soothing and the plumping, with what this mask does for the skin, with Soothe, I'm getting like, whatever stress is happening in your life, there is going to be a soothing, a calm, a release coming up. And then with the plumping of the skin, I'm getting, just a lot of really, beautiful things coming in to take the place of what was, causing that stress initially. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. Pile two. So pile two, this reading is what self-care do you need for your glow up and level up? And if you hear snoring in the background, that is my dog. She's a very loud snorer, so just ignore her. All right, so we have faith, we have recovery, we have perfection, we have soulmate, and we have prayer. Okay, so I'm getting that a lot of you are perfectionists, which I understand because I am a recovering perfectionist as well. We got recovery here. But a lot of what I'm getting is that you already have everything that you need in front of you. But there's like this fear holding you back, like that you can't. So I'm getting that we have a lot of business owners in this group. So this could relate to a business possibly. But I'm getting, or this could even relate to just how you look physically. Like maybe some of you are hiding because you just don't feel like you are as perfect as, society would want you to be, which I'm getting is it's not true. But let's go ahead and go back to the business portion. So with perfection, I'm getting like, if you guys do own a business, like you're afraid to put your ideas out there, you're afraid to put your creations out there because you want them to be absolutely perfect. And if they're not absolutely perfect, then you just don't feel comfortable putting out there. And then when it comes to for those of you who relate more to the physical, if things, if your look isn't absolutely, the way you would want it to be or the way you think, it's not even the way you would want it to be. I'm getting that it's the way you would think others would want it to be. Then you just won't go out, or you won't join in with something, or, you'll just hide because you don't want to. You just don't feel confident in how you look. But what I'm getting is that this group, everyone in this group is absolutely beautiful that is watching this. And I feel like everyone has the ability to look and feel good in their bodies. I believe everyone has that ability. And sometimes it takes falling in love with yourself first in order to truly see that beauty, and for that beauty to even be released, because I believe beauty is an energy. And, just being an esthetician myself and working, and also an energy worker, I've, done energy work, and I've seen people change physically just from the energy work. Like their, face gets more radiant and brighter. And that's, before doing any sort of facials or anything on them. And even like during a facial, there's some, oftentimes a massage that happens, which, massage is a great way to move energy. And there's a lot of emotions that can get trapped in the face. So, a lot of times, if an emotion is trapped in the face, like grief or disappointment or anger, and if that emotion is something that, has been stuck, it hasn't really been released or hasn't moved through, it can affect how the face looks, how the skin looks. It can affect the body in a lot of ways. So that's kind of coming up as far as like physical. A lot of times, our physical appearance is a manifestation of the energy around us. So if we change the energy, then we can change the physical appearance as well. With soulmate, I'm getting that a lot of you need to become soulmates with yourself. And I've mentioned this in other readings. You can do a love spell even on yourself, to help you with your self-worth, with your, your self-acceptance, things like that. Spells are basically just, intentions, manifestations. So, setting intentions of, loving yourself more. And so like with recovery, I'm getting that. So here we have faith. Let's just go back to this card for a second. Here we have faith. We have all these beings that almost have like these gifts, and there's this crystal place in front of her, and it's like you have all these amazing gifts and everything just waiting for you to accept them. But there's again this energy of some sort of fear, or this perfection. I think the fear of not being perfect is really like coming into play. And with recovery, with this key, I see all you need to do is take the key, open the door, and after that, there's no more doors that are locked for you. You don't have to open another door. Everything is just behind that door, and it's easy access from there. You just have to turn the key and go in there. There is hope for recovery. There is hope for a new life. And again, with this soulmate, we have prayer right next to it. And prayer, what is prayer? Prayer is, a lot of times setting intentions and, asking for what you need in your life. And yeah, I feel like this group has so many resources, so many gifts that they, just may not see or may not utilize. And they have so much beauty that maybe you all don't quite see yet. But there are other people that do see it. There are many people that do see it. And yeah, for this group, I just feel like there's some self-worth that just needs to be worked on. And that's totally possible. It just takes, some time and a few steps at a time to get there. Self-worth is something that I have worked on for such a long time. And I feel like, I'm just now finally getting to a point of self-worth and truly, truly falling in love with myself. And, I also don't believe in you can't be loved unless, you love yourself first. But I also believe that, love does come easier when you love yourself first. And you're more easily able to love people the way they need to be loved when you love yourself first. So let's go ahead and get into the self-care cards. So we have spend time with animals. We have positive affirmations. We have intuition. We have massage. Let's go ahead and move these up. We have flow like water, and we have deep breathing. So yeah, so we have spend time with animals. So this could be, going out into nature, or, spending more time with your pets. The cool thing about pets is and animals is they don't judge us. They don't judge us for our appearance. My dog could care less what I look like. She loves me no matter what I look like. And, I could be looking a whole mess one day and it doesn't change how she feels about me. She loves me no matter what. She does not judge me. So there's this comfort with being around animals because they are, they can be so sweet and so accepting and just so safe to be around. Positive affirmations. So, speaking positive things to yourself. And I think, this can also go back to, creating and setting intentions to manifest, love for yourself and self-worth. And then we also have intuition. So, trusting your gut. A lot of times perfectionism can come from the ego. But, trust your gut, trust what you're putting out there. Trust in yourself, because I feel like this group has a lot of amazing things that they're hiding from the world that, could be just such a positive thing if you would put that out there, that things that the world just really, truly needs. And then we have massage. So again, this could go back to, when I was talking about, massaging the face and the energy in the face. So you can do your own like self massage. There's tons of YouTube tutorials, tutorials on social media on giving yourself a self facial massage. But you can also, go to somebody, get a facial massage, or you can go and get, a full body massage. And massage is a great way to move energy. So then we have flow like water. And again, we were talking about how I was getting like both an earthy and water vibe. So, some of you may be earth signs or water signs as well. But I am getting like, as far as earth is to be more in your body, because the body is very physical. And, to focus on really caring for and loving your body. And then we have flow like water. So, maybe spending time near water, taking a bath, putting positive affirmations, like infusing that into your water. So, sometimes I will put like positive words on my like water cups or bottles. You can like tape them on there, or you can, write them on there, and, just kind of infuse, or you can even just hold your water and just think of like positive affirmations. So like, for example, like my water, I'll just think about like a healthy body. I'll think about, cellular renewal, rejuvenation, balance, energy. And these are all the things that I will like think about when I have my water, so I can just infuse that into my water. And then we have deep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Like, even like if you have a tight jaw, that can really, affect like how your face looks too. Like if you're holding like a lot of tension in the lower part of your face. And a lot of times like deep breathing will help to release that. So, sometimes when I'm going throughout the day, like I'll just like do some tension check-ins. And if I'm holding like any sort of tension in my face or body, I'll just like make some awareness to like release that. And I'll do like some deep breaths, which really helps to like just blow and release all the tension out with like your exhale. So that is what I'm getting for your self-care. And then let's go ahead and get into your affirmations. So we have: try out a new beauty product like a deeply hydrating serum, lipstick, or body lotion. And then your ritual is to place new beauty products on your altar to bless it. So that is like one thing you can do. You can put intentions into your beauty products. So like you can put on a lotion and be like, this lotion I want to infuse with like self-love and self-worth. And, you can put that on like your beauty altar if you have one. Or you can get like a lipstick and be like, whenever I wear this lipstick, I'm going to have magnetism. I'm going to, just be filled with like self love. So you can like, kind of like a form of glamour magic, but you can infuse different intentions into your products, by putting them on your altar. I like to keep like crystals all around my beauty products. And what else do I do? Yeah, I have like different crystals with like different intentions that I put like around my beauty products. I just have kind of like a little altar on like a shelf with all my beauty products. So yeah, I'll do crystals. Sometimes I'll put like some like dried roses around my beauty products for like self-love intentions. But yeah, I can do a video in the future. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video on like how you can make a beauty altar and like infuse your products with different intentions and things like that. So let me know in the comments if you would like me to make a video on that. So next we have rejuvenate with a facial massage. So we keep getting massage like over and over again in this reading. So again, you don't have to go and get it done professionally. You can always, go and look up tutorials on how you can do it yourself. Then we have take a skin nourishing bath. So again, I said like we had the flow like water, and I said like a bath could be a way that you could like work with water. I like to make like a little bath tea. So I'll put like, different bath herbs in like a little almost like tea bag type thing for the bath. And you can just stick it in there, and, different herbs have different intentions. So you can infuse those herbs with different intentions. Again, I can always make like a whole video on like these different rituals and stuff, but just taking like a bath can just help to release and let go of like anything that you're ready to let go of. And then last one is my body is fit and in shape. So, whatever your body goals are specifically, that affirmation is, however you want to look, however you feel good in your body, which, is different for every person. All right, pile two. So that is all I have for you today. If this reading resonated and if you enjoyed it, I would love it if you would give me a like, or just let me know in the comments what you thought of the reading. If you want to see more readings like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, which lets you know when I post a new reading. But thank you so much, pile two, and I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and thank you for being here. Bye.